At present, the human brain actually has more connections in it than the big AI systems. So the big AI systems, their knowledge is all in the strengths of connections between simulated artificial neurons, and they learn by changing those connection strengths. And they have about 1 trillion of those, maybe 2 trillion in the biggest ones, but often like only a mere 100 billion. The human brain has about 100 trillion. So we've actually got more connections than they have at present. On the other hand, they get much more experience than us. So the big AI systems are trained on trillions of words. Now, you couldn't read trillions of words because you only live for 2 billion seconds. 2 billion seconds is about 64 years. So we have very little experience and a huge number of connections. They have a huge amount of experience and not as many connections as us. But even though they've got less connections, so less ability to store knowledge in these connection strengths, they know thousands of times more than us already. If you take GPT-5 or Gemini 2.5 or Claude 3.5 or whatever, they can answer any question you can ask them at the level of a not very good expert. Sometimes they'll just make it up, but experts sometimes just make it up too. So they know thousands of times more than a person using only about 1% of the connections. So they're not quite like us, but they're already much more knowledgeable than us. And they're already very good at reasoning in limited domains like mathematics. Almost all the experts believe that it's inevitable that if we don't blow ourselves up or have massive pandemics or something like that, they're going to get smarter than us. And nobody knows what's going to happen there. And we really shouldn't do that until we can figure out whether people can coexist with them, and people don't know how.
Mag ik wat vragen? Als ik naar Amsterdam Centraal wil, kan ik dan het beste naar de metro, niet de trein pakken?
Nee, de metro, dat is vaak sneller. En dan gewoon Noord-Zuidlijn.
Ja.
Of je naar Centraal Station.
Als ik naar het Centraal Station wil, moet ik dan de metro of de trein nemen?
Moet je allebei nemen?
Ja.
Maar moet je het nou zijn?
Ja. Dan moet ik de metro of de trein pakken?
Als je de metro pakt, dan moet je de metro vaak nog
51.
Ja, het geeft gewoon aan. Als je er gewoon loopt en je de metro.
Ja.
Ik weet het 1,50.
Klopt het dat je orthopedie-praktijk van Schiedam?
Ja?
Ja? Klopt het dat je Floor heet?
Ja.
Ja. Van Grunsten?
Ja.
Ja. Bent u Helene?
Ja.
Helene Wachters?
Ja, toch?
Van Ian McKellen?
Ja, klopt. Hoezo?
Heet je Wijs?
Ja.
Basharat?
Ja, klopt.
Ja.
Oh, kan ik jou wat staan?
Of dat u jurist bent?
Ja.
In Venture Capital?
Onder andere, ja.
Ja?
Weet je dat?
Ik heb dus een bril waarmee ik gezichten kan scannen. Ik zie aan je dat je er wel zit.
Nou, inderdaad.
Ja.
Oh ja, ik zie dat ding al inderdaad
Ja.
gaan. Oh, ik zie er ook een lampje aangaan. Holy shit.
Op die manier informatie te krijgen over mensen.
Ja.
Voelt bij mij niet oké.
Ja.
Ik bedoel, het is de tijd van tegenwoordig. Ik bedoel, digitale wereld.
Je verwacht dit gewoon.
Je verwacht het gewoon.
Nou.
Maar voor jou in.
Ja.
If NASA truly went to the moon in 1969, how did they come back? There was no missiles, no launching pad, and no other equipment. Think about it. NASA shows us a towering mega rocket blasting off in a firestorm you can feel through your screen. But the return trip? Suddenly it's a tiny pod lifting off dusty ground like it's powered by vibes. No launch tower, no engines you'd expect, no infrastructure around them. Just two guys, a metal can, and a button that apparently sends them 238,000 miles home. If your phone dies at 12%, how did that thing escape the moon's pull with no equipment in sight? Picture this, you take a road trip, your friends see a massive bus pick you up. But you return riding a tricycle nobody saw leave. And when they ask how that's possible, you say, oh, we didn't film that part. That's the moon story in a nutshell. The missing dust blast, the absent gear, the mystery engines, they all turn the return trip into a question mark, not a conclusion. And the more you look, the more it feels like a puzzle with pieces intentionally left out. If you enjoy videos that make you rethink what you were taught, tap the page and watch more. The questions only get deeper from here.
Will you put your left hand on the Bible and swear to God that you walked on the moon?
Gentlemen.
Mr. Seibel.
Yes? If you really walked on the moon, why would you not do that? So why don't you just put the into the record in the argument, and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon.
Mr. Several, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Really? Well, no, it's a real Bible. You have the opportunity to have $5,000.
The meeting is not open.
Well, you have $5,000 cash. You can give it to charity if you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Please
I have
give
the
it to
tape.
charity. That'd be fine.
Why don't you swear to? Why not? Why won't you do it? So why don't